Here we go. We are about to do this thing. I've unlocked everything, all these extra ones, so we're going to have videos for all that. And we're about to do the mission. I've already highlighted it, but it's Junction R2 The Well. This is going to progress the storyline. Perpetual stability. There's no fuel, so we got to make sure we fuel up before we get there. Well, there's cars, so you probably could get something out of them. Olympium vein, explosive crates. I've got, as far as I know, everything I need, unless they tell me otherwise. Cars, I've checked and double checked. We've got all my tools I need now. Only thing left to do is do it. Okay. Oh. Everything there. No yellow triangles. I don't know if I need lights. Probably not. But yeah, we're about to find it out. This is approaching Platinum Trophy. Okay, let's see. So that we're and to there maybe. Would I even want to go to that one or to that one? Pickpockets I do not like. There's a zone receiver though. Pickpockets either way. Yeah, so we're gonna go G1, D1, A4, and then we're into it right there. See here. Well, nothing left to do but to do it. So let's do it. Okay. Just going straight through. I think there's a moving truck here. If that's there, we'll stop and check it for a new decal. But that's literally, it's kind of why I like going this route. It's just quick and easy normally. But it's only about halfway down it, usually on the right. Oh, I hate those. Give us a quirk right off the bat, probably. Car be a nuisance the whole way. Probably runs into some. I don't know what's taking so long. I don't know why my car is going nuts. Sound like you attached. No miss. Good for him. Good for him. Alright, let's see what we can get out of him. Guess it's that plasma over there. Alright, all that stuff. Yep, okay, there's paint, flare paint. That P&W love sticker, Pacific Northwest. And let's see. Yeah, it's a new one. 38 out of 44. Mountains, forests, and hikes in the rain. What's not to love? Lean on that horn. Honk if you love the P&W. I lived up there briefly in Oregon when I was a kid. It is really nice. You know, here in Arkansas we have the Ozark Mountains, and kind of similar, but I don't know. It's definitely if you go out and about, a difference in kind of when you go in the forest. The vegetation's different. It seemed like to me, from what I remember, it just because the further north, it seems like. You know, here we have like a lot of oak trees, maples, but up there, there seem to be a lot more cedar, pine, that kind of trees mixed in. And the topography was a little bit different with the mountains, because here they're more short, squat, and wavy. You know, if you were looking at topography map, but up there, some of them, you know, they would get tall. you know, you could kind of pass over some of our mountains pretty easy, but not them up there. Zigzag through here. I'm not even gonna get those anchor bolts. Yeah, just follow this main road. So I'll try to get through this in a hurry. I just now remember I forgot to check the decal vendor for more decals. So I've got quite a bit of unstable energy building up, but the last few videos I got back and forgot to spin some of them. Okay. Oh, don't like that. Come on. Hot. Man, I used to work in Little Rock. I was coming home from work one day. You know, there's, I think it's is it I-40? It kind of does like this left turn and goes into like the Sherwood towards Jacksonville and all that, for people familiar. You know, in that turn there, they got like a guardrail. I seen a lady, I don't know what she was doing. She wasn't paying attention. She like hot-centered up on that guardrail. I was like, what? Oh, don't hit that. See, those things are tricky because you don't see them at first. When that purple and pink whatever shows up, did you see how it gets like it grew? Like it was just trying to trick you. And another problem with it is like once they expand, it's like they kind of oscillate or whatever in a weird way. Like they literally move left and right. Damn it. I hit it, and that's going to be quirks. I got morons up here. Well, go be happy with that idiot. So I didn't want you, none of that. Alright, anyway. I digress. I don't want you either. It's like my cat just didn't know how to leave me alone sometimes. Is that another, let me, looks like another pneumo tube over there. See, same one I do, go through quick, but I just feel pneumo tubes, and especially moving trucks, are important. I've got most paint chips. I need to check that count. So there's another one. Just in case, because it's not a trophy, but it just kills my OCD to know I didn't get everything. Just in case we need a bulb replacement kit. Get them over here. Could have got those on the other side, but I didn't think about it. I want to shine in my face. Still keep to the road. But yeah, seen all kinds of wrecks. Usually fender benders. It's like more often than not, I don't even know what would cause you. You have stop and go traffic. Traffic would be going smooth, and all of a sudden you just stop for no reason. There wasn't like anything obvious for people. Man, see, he tried to get out there and get me to just start stopping. And what happens is the first part, oh, see, look at that, got me going. I don't want to go. but you know, get decent gaps, and then they hit the brakes, and the person behind them doesn't have quite as much time or space to react, and you know, you just get closer and closer with each consecutive car until finally somebody smacks into the back of somebody. And then the rubbernecking starts, and that's, you know, that makes it worse. Fortunately, I never got into one, but I came close a couple times. But I was that guy, because after a few times I knew it was getting into it. I was the one, yeah, I'm going to leave what I consider a safe gap. And even though it's rush, you know, if that person wants to squeeze in front of me and that gap and people behind me on honk, fine. Go ahead and do that. You know, at least I'm not the one getting in the wreck. Okay, we said D1. But yeah, the closest like that I got into, or almost, you know, it was the same thing. Like I could see cars start stopping, you know, everybody, you know, that little bit less time, a little bit less space, and then I was like, oh, I started slowing up early, you know, and that how that gap and all shrinks and everything speeds up, like sped up a lot faster. I nearly hit the car in front of me, and then the people behind me, like the cars several back, they had to hit the median. They literally had to go off road to keep from hitting me or the, you know, the ones in front of them, for like a domino effect. It was like, damn. And after that, it's like it quit being stop and go. But after everybody in that little group there of us collected our thoughts, so we just kind of cruised real slow and let the idiots go around and zigzag and cuss and rant and rave. But, you know, that's what it took to line us out. But definitely seen several, you know, rear ends like that. Fortunately, at least the ones I witnessed, nobody really got hurt. I just shook up, because a lot of times in that stop and go, you're only going like 10 to 20 miles an hour anyway when everybody starts hitting the brakes, so it's just a fender bender. Oh, that stop sign was there, there's like no road. It's a straight shot. And I said that, nobody, I take it back, there was one I seen, oh man, it got backed up forever, but they med flighted a guy out. From what I understand, he was in his SUV, and they believe he was like playing with the stereo or something, and when, you know, the whole fender bender thing started happening, I think he tried to, I can't see the truck, overcorrect, and he rolled it onto its top, and the paper said I think it suffered a neck injury. It like broke its neck because he wasn't in his seatbelts or anything. So that was unfortunate. Yeah, normally don't wish that on anybody, but you know what that was. It looks like two roads. Oh, I think it is. That's the split highway. That's neat. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Get on my car. Big old toothpick. Yeah, I've never noticed a split highway like that on these. I've been up this road a few times. Okay, let's see. I am here. I'm going to get probably this anchor bolt and that anchor bolt. I don't know if how much anchor energy, if any, I need to get out of the well, but just in case, I like to have a little bit of extra built up. Well, that's just right here. It's down the hill, so I'll go check that. on foot. What's that? Glowing grass. I always think of like Elder Scrolls, man. Like I want to pluck it and make something magical. I can hear it. There it is. Don't think I make it up there. Yeah, it's a cliff. Ugh, a bubble gum over there. I don't like this. Oh, the two of them not there. And they grabbed me, of course. Let go. Let go, please. There. So we're going to travel straight to roughly about right there. What was that? I guess there's a streak on the windshield. Looked like some smoke monster, like off of Lost or something. The Man in Black. That was a good show. I don't know how many my loyal, not very many followers watched that back in the day, but that was a good show. I think the beginning few seasons were better because it was so mysterious, and the later episodes were still good. It's just, I don't know, like the pilot episode was like, you know, its first few after that, because it's like complete unknown. What is this place? You know, just like they said in the show, and then later on, you know, after they started kind of fleshing it out a little bit, and it seemed like they did kind of rush the end a little bit, and also there was a point where it's like there were certain storyline arches they were, I think, trying to make, and just ended up not doing them, and just cut it off. So you're like, okay, what happened with that? And they never explained it. Some of that stuff explained, you know, like 20 years later. Oh, well, this is this. Well, we wanted to know 20 years ago, not right now. Oh, watch out for him. Yeah, I think that is a number 2. And they found the bunker, you know. The bunker, that was almost where, once they started uncovering all of that, then it was like, what an asshole. Get in here before he takes my car away. Well, I might get out anyway, because that's just right over here. But yeah, that was a curiosity, you know, some electromagnetic disturbance. You know, I was thinking it was something geological with the island at that point, and then it started getting the weird religious connotations, which weren't bad. It's just, I almost think they overloaded us a little bit with some of that. See, why am I doing this? I'm like going to the end of the game. I always end up spending more time than I want to. Because at this point, probably never need any of this anymore. But, oh well. But yeah, Lost was a good show. It was like, I think it was Thursday nights. Go to my buddy Saz, we'd like cook some awesome food. Either grill or we'd make enchiladas, something really good. It was like movie night every week. Okay. Some of those aggressive ones. Okay. We're just going to drive straight forward and out of here. Cabin. What was that? Oh, another cabin. Just seen a random light. Threw me off. Okay, cars in perfect order. I want to check for fuel before I get all the way to the well. Okay, we said A4. There's fuel. The zone receivers in there. You gotta watch out for that pickpocket. Magnified explosions. Tourist attraction. I'm trying to think of other shows we watched that were good. That's way back then. If I remember, we used to watch like Ghost Hunters on like Sci-Fi Channel. That was another one because you know they really didn't have a show like that at the time. So oh, let's see some evidence. Some of the earlier shows on those various series were pretty good, but then it just after a while they just started going to your normal tourist spots and the same old, and it's like, you know, this isn't good. It's like they caught more potential evidence in when they were going to small places and people's houses and stuff. I remember several episodes, you know, caught shadow figures and crazy, you know. I'm not a big believer in like orbs, but some of them, like the orbs that you're going to get me interested in, are ones that actually illuminate. Because I remember Ghost Hunters got one like that. It wasn't just in a photograph. Like, we caught this orb, and everybody's like, huh? And then it literally, like a ball of light appeared in the middle of a room and then moved. And it, you know, as it moved, it changed the shadows and it went through a wall. I was like, that's an orb. If you want me to believe in orbs, that is exactly how you do it. Okay, we're going to zigzag around to here. I definitely am going to get that. We'll just backtrack, so this will take a little bit more time. So we'll keep straight on this road for a while. Yeah, I've thought about doing some like maybe ghost investigation. You know, especially if you're gonna do a little bit of urbex. You know, find some of these creepy houses around here in Arkansas. But then I was always like, man, my luck, I would be the one that would get the demon attachment, and that crap would follow me home and hunt me the rest of my natural born days. And there's not a lot of people that just say want to do that. And I'm definitely not going in someplace alone. I'm not dumb. What is that noise? I don't know. I wonder if that fan thing it broke. It didn't show it broke. It's kind of what it sounds like. Oh man, watch. Oh, clean drive off the road to miss him. That's those pickpockets I was talking about. If you haven't encountered them, be careful because they will steal parts off your car big time. Alright, check this truck out. Come on. Got a new decal of some sort, onboard sticker. Steel door and crude panel, don't need either. Let's see what that is. Baby on board, he's the driver, God help us all. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's see. Continue on. Maybe it's a good thing I didn't spend that unstable energy yet. Because I might have bought them and then... Because I think I have... Occasionally it does give you duplicates. Things you've already unlocked. Is that the road? I was on the road. There's the road. Get off the rail. There's a number 2 there. I'll grab a tree bugger. I think hopefully soon we learn what to do with these, because there's that one part of that secondary little garage outside the shop. I'm thinking maybe they have something to do with that, because we haven't unlocked that or anything yet. And I still haven't been able to do anything with these. Unless I'm just completely missing something. Because they're not like one of those, what do they call them? Dumpster, hell, if I had a dumpster plum or whatever they call them. You throw in the shredder thing and no, it'll just spit the whole thing back out at you. Okay. I'm going to shut it off for a second. I may look into a few of these vehicles for gas, just for, you know, more for safety's sake than anything. See, he's got a lot, so we're going to do that. Let's get the big one out. No, it's a lot lower than I thought it was going to be. It's full, so top her off. Huh, that was worth it. Okay. You know, I could probably just do it from here. Yeah, it's a Pretty smooth ride. Well, I said it was by the time I get to this. Not seeing it. Should be just right. Oh, there it is. Frequency file number 8, part 2.
So you didn't run the smuggling ring for money? No. Because honestly, once you get used to the anomalies and stability that comes sweeping through, the hardest thing to fight was boredom. That was constant and never-ending. Every day was very much the same. Wake up, check the weather and stability reports, boil water unless you had coffee, wait for your partner to come home, then sit around and repeat the same conversations night after night. So the smuggling kept things interesting. What were the most common things requested? All people inside wanted was coffee, cigarettes, and vodka. All the new prices.
Don't drink coffee. I do a carrot every now.
Anything anti-gravity.
Don't like cigarettes. Prefer whiskey over vodka.
Ask for a life anomaly. We didn't take those requests seriously. They usually came from tourists who were rich and desperate to prove that they'd actually been inside the zone to their rich friends. I'm sorry, back up. You're saying there was zone tourism? Oh yeah, and not the solo creature variety either. Like sanctioned, scheduled itinerary type tours. How was that possible? All I heard is how strict artist security was. Well, it's true. Art had eyes everywhere, but even they couldn't secure the entire border. You know, with the stability rigging everything. Especially when artist funding began to wind up. They stepped up security, so it got easier in the later years.
Damn it! Why did they do that? Now don't keep doing that. Oh, I turned it off, bouncing around. Okay, put it in gear. No. No. Thank you. Now get out of here. Continue to get out of here. And get out of here some more. I am missing a fender, damn it. I didn't see him at all. Which means that's going to be ruined. Yeah, because anytime one of the, that's the pickpocket I'm talking about, he pulled my fender off. And there they are, probably trying to steal something else. Normally when they pull something like that off, surprisingly, okay, Okay, I guess normally it gives it that X where it's like you have to basically just get another one. I'm going wide around them. That one's not been open yet. Hopefully they stay over there and out of my way. Oop. Green paint shop. See, I know I'm bothering with these. Alright, let's see where I am. Road is to my left. Should I find that and get back on it safely? I wasn't near that many on it the first time. Oh, that's an empty. I already got him. Oh, that's right. I guess I went off road right there or something. Oh, watching the road there. You know, I don't know if I brought this movie up before. It's like from the mid-'80s. They had a movie called Night of the Comet. It's like, you know, these girls and all their in various groups, but they're like inside. They're having like a comet party. Oh man, they're supposed to be like passing through the tail of a comet. And so everybody's like celebrating, but then when it passes through, it's like everybody ends up disappearing. Okay, just straight and to the left. And the ones that don't, you know, get turned to dust. It's like they're dehydrating and disappearing, and just kind of reminds me that all that's left is like weird people, and you know the stores have like mannequins and stuff. And I think in one scene, if I remember correctly, there's some guys like hiding in a department store. The girls going to get some clothes and supplies, and they're pretending to be mannequins. At least one of them was. But yeah, it gives off that kind of vibe. The end of the world, nobody's left. Alrighty, and we are there. Let me look here. 40 something minutes into this recording. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this one. That'll just be for the trip. As usual, I do those videos. And the next, we're going right into the well, so that's what the next video is going to be. So see y'all in a few seconds.